There are interesting table was done by Lhashem Hmelucah. Interesting sites there. Okay, it is in Hebrew, but I will try to explain to you what you see here. So this is, he brings here the verse of the Vilna Gaon that there is a rule that everything which was and there is and will be, all in the word, everything that Torah, that's definitely the idea of the Bible code. So let us see now the tables they bring, Lhashem Hmelucah, very, very interesting one. So we'll see one by one and what they bring. So this is Yom HaShishi, the Kiddush. When we find Israel, meaning a skip of 7 letters, Israel, and the Kiddush when we say Yom HaShishi, V'yachul HaShamayim. And this is also where it comes, every 7 letters, and so on, in this first verse. Then they bring here other examples which are hidden, an interesting one, like one which is codes are true. We have it also. You can see Torah. Torah comes here with 50 letters and comes here exactly in the same place. You have the word Kodim Emet. The codes are true, minimal. So if you remember, we searched it also in English. So this is the first time when you have the Torah, every 50 letters, and the truth, the codes are true, comes here. Then another wonderful thing that you are going to see, as I mentioned here, is the words, the Holy Torah. I mean, once in the Torah, you have the Holy Torah, Torah, Kedusha, Torah, Kedusha, the Holy Torah, and next to it you have something else, which is also the Torah is true. I mean, a Torah, Amitit, the Torah is true, it's unbelievable. So once in the Torah, all of the Torah. Then we have another one, which is also very interesting, and is Noten Torah, the giver of the Torah. Yeah, you have here Noten Torah, and amazingly, it comes in the same place in the Torah when it's written that God gave the tablets, yeah, and the Torah. Unbelievable. And then comes here also Torah Temet. Interesting. You have Emet, the true of the Torah. Then you have also interesting code that God created. Yeah, definitely, it's really God created, but amazingly that it comes in the Torah, which says that God created. Yeah, Elohim bara, God created. I mean, this is part of this, Elohim bara. That means we say Torah is a blueprint of creation, so this is what you see here. Elohim bara, unbelievable. Then you have the Rebbe Milubavitch, once in the Torah, comes the word Milubavitch, yeah? This is Milubavitch, yeah? The Rebbe Milubavitch, and unbelievable, right in the center of the word Rebbe Milubavitch, you have the word Chabad. You know what is Chabad? Is abbreviation. Chokhmah, Binah, Vadat. Just now we'll show it. You can see it now, Chabad, but they are going to show you just now how it looks like. So it's very, very interesting, very significant tables as you saw yourself. So here is Chabad. You see in green Chabad and Milubavitch. Yeah, Chabad. Once in the Torah, unbelievable. Then, other thing which they show also, very interesting, is Rabin. This very first story that it was found before he was murdered. And this is very famous. It comes Yitzhak Rabin, once in the Torah, his name is Yitzhak Rabin. And then, when they found it, so they saw a sentence, Rotzeach, a murder, Asher Yitzhak, a murder which will murder his fellow man, and so on. Amazing. So once in the Torah, Rabin. Then, this is also a very interesting known story, the disaster of the satellite, Columbia. Yeah? And it is 45, skip, letter from letter to letter. And this is unbelievable, because what you are going to see now. The first thing is, clearly comes definitely the name of the satellite, which is Columbia. Yeah? Here you have in yellow, Columbia, name of the satellite, coming here. And what happened to her? Ichal Esh, fire, consumed it. It means the wing, the fire consumed it. And then was also, this is a left wing, and the Sphinat, this is a satellite, Columbia, and what happened? Fire consumed it. You see the shape is unbelievable, yeah, but you have Columbia in the center, on the right, yeah, fire consumed, and Sphinat is like a satellite, a big ship, but it's an expression for something big like satellite, unbelievable. And then, I'm looking more into this. By the way, also the skip is mainly 45, yeah. And then, all of it is in the same site. It's at Lhashem Hmelucah. Then, when we carry on, it brings also something more interesting. And the story is that the story that it fell, because of the fire who burned the being, Esh Ochla. Then who was really unfortunately killed in this tragedy, a son Rimon. Yeah, this was a disaster of Rimon. This was the name of the fellow. And it was Halal. Yeah, unfortunately, was killed and all come in one place. Yeah. No, now comes a nice table. Eliyahu Yevasser. Eliyahu will bring us the good news about Messiah. So you have Eliyahu Yevasser. Eliyahu will give us the Umer, Yevasser, will bring the tiding, and about Mashiach, what you see, right? And this is in the end, he brings something 1820, the magic number, if you remember. We already brought interesting thing. Yom Shabbat Ishmor, the day of Shabbos you should keep, and it appears, I think this is Professor Rips from the thing. You find in the Torah, 1820, when Yom Shabbat Ishmor, keep the Shabbos, and the letter, between letter to letter, is 1820, and amazing is that you have here the story of Shabbat, Yom HaShishi, the 6 days, Sheshet Yamim, 6 days you should do work on the Yom HaShvi, Shabbat, on the 7th, Shabbos. Unbelievable. This is exactly what they show you now. Yeah? Anybody who does work on Shabbos, his soul will be cut off. And then the idea. So everything is indicated in the Torah. Yeah, and these are all these things. Lhashem Hmelucah, you can see the site, www.sod.com. So, very interesting, as you saw. Very interesting table. So it is www.sod under 1820.coil. So, worthwhile seeing, very interesting though.